A central monitoring platform includes a duplicate patient detection capability, where the system will try to identify if you have professional patients or patients who are perhaps desperate to gain access to treatment and may have tried to enroll themselves twice within the trial. When the duplicate check takes place, the system will compare each patient with every other patient within the trial, and it will compare the data within the patient records to identify how similar patients are. We then present the results ranked by a similarity score. The higher the score, the more matches we've found in the data and the more likely perhaps that we're looking at the same individual. The user can then take each pair of similar patients and then explore the wider clinical data for both of those patients with the opportunity to browse across all the data that you've loaded into the platform. Now, the configuration of duplicate patient analysis is configurable. So behind the scenes, the system is using these generic variables to compare the data for each patient, but it also allows us to extend that and specify our own study-specific variables so that we can further hone in and specify the data, which is really important as part of the duplicate check. We can also control the level of comparison that takes place, the scope of the comparison. So if it's unlikely that we would ever see a duplicate within the same centre, we can exclude those from the checking. Likewise, across different regions, if they're too geographically spread to be absolutely unlikely a patient would be travelling those kind of distances to re-enroll. We can also have the system compute the distance between the patients, and then we can use the distance and exclude pairs that are over a certain distance apart. And that enables you to really hone in on the likely scenarios that you would see a patient trying to re-enroll within your trial.